And it's Funko Friday time, and this time for something different, we're going to do Funko pins. So I'm going to show them off one at a time, and then we'll talk about them because it's going to be fun. Just watch. So, Superman, Man of Steel style. This is the first Funko pin I ever got. I didn't know Funko pins existed, but I found them in a discount bin at Toys R Us, and I was like, hey, it's Superman. I'm going to get them for my collection. So that's kind of the basic story behind it, and I got it for the novelty because, up until that point, I didn't know they existed, so Pops to me were just the figures, and that was it. But yeah, we have these, so we got Superman. And then what I did is, of course, when I went on my Funko trip shopping and stuff, I found the Masters of the Universe. And then, of course, the Master of the Universe, He-Man, right? And I grew up with He-Man, the old 80s cartoon. I mean, you look at that awesome logo. That's classic stuff, right? And he's got the classic gear on. He's got the the loincloth, which I don't know why. But anyway, Fantasyland, I suppose. But the point is, it's really cool. So, yeah. So we got Superman here, right? And then we got, on the back, we have the other guys from the Justice League movie, because that's when all this stuff is based. And then for He-Man, same idea. We got the guy. And then we got your other guys you can get, Skeletor and even She-Ra and what the hell, Evelyn, that's the name, yeah. So, awesome stuff. But here's the thing, right? Like, these two guys, to me, right, they inhabit two separate worlds, obviously, right? Superman in the superhero universe, He-Man in a more sci-fi fantasy universe, kind of like Star Wars style in a way. And so they're in two separate, I guess you could say, rules of continuity or rules of their particular space-time continuum, or however you want to word a different universe. But if they were to meet, my question is, who would win if there was a battle, right? Hey guys, if you fought each other? Because, according to He-Man, and as per the intro to the cartoon, he became He-Man, right? And what did he say he was? The most powerful man in the universe. So, that's a big, bold claim. I mean, even Superman has never made such a claim because he recognizes that there are those who are above him power-wise, despite how amazingly powerful Superman is. So, my question is, should these two guys meet, and let's just say they meet on neutral ground. Let's say they don't meet in Superman's universe, they don't meet in He-Man's universe. They meet just in a neutral place, so there's no, interference from those realities, right? And they go at it. So, who's going to win? I don't know. Why? Superman, of course, has a major edge in terms of all the sorts of powers he has, and of course the super speed, which is a huge asset and something he actually doesn't really use very often. I suppose maybe just for our entertainment reasons. For him to do everything at lightning speed would be kind of boring. But at the same time, too, right, we got He-Man, tough as nails, super strong, super powerful, adept with a sword, and he has a massive advantage over Superman, right? Because he comes from a world of magic. And Superman is weak to magic, right? Superman's main two things, for the most part, right, is kryptonite and magic. So, that being said, I don't know. Would it be a case of maybe He-Man wearing him down with the magic to the point where, if, say, He-Man was the inferior, Superman would kind of level out with him and then be kind of more of a fair fight in that context? Or would it be a case of Superman having to basically do the super speed thing and outthink the guy and take him down before the magic can be used? I don't know, right? So, I mean, so many theories you can go back and forth on this one. You could have endless hours of pop culture talk with your best friend over this, over a beer or something. But yeah, who do you think would win, right? He-Man or Superman on neutral ground? Neutral ground, right? Not in each other's universe, some sort of middle line universe. Who would win? The Man of Steel or the man wearing steel? Up to you to decide. Anyway, thank you for tuning in for this Funko Friday. And that's my little stories behind these individual figures. Plus the question, who would win in a versus battle? Think it through. Think it through. In my mind, both these guys are super. And that's why I got them. And that's why I enjoy both characters. Superman, of course, from my childhood, since age 3, he's been my guy. And He-Man, because he just is awesome. And he's basically, I like him because he's the Superman of Eternia. So, anyway, what do you think? Choose. All right. Funko Friday out. Like, subscribe, comment. I want to hear. What do you think of these guys? And we'll talk to you later. Cheers.